This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Okay, guys, we've all done it. We've had a bad day and said, yo, I'm gonna just turn on my favorite TV show, or I'm gonna listen to my favorite funny podcast. Okay, look, laughing at podcasters is not the same thing as therapy, okay? You had a rough day. Maybe it's been a rough week. You should check in with someone, okay? And don't be ashamed of that, all right? We all need some words of not only encouragement, but just words from a professional perspective, from someone that understands what you're going through and has studied the mind and its inner workings, okay? Look, these emotions shouldn't just be only yours to deal with, okay? There is help. And that's why we recommend BetterHelp, all right? Look, these are quality therapists, over 30,000 of them to choose from. And the best part is that it's all online. Shout out BetterHelp, okay? As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off the first month at BetterHelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
In a world full of haters, insane content creators, and the ever soul-crushing hamster wheel of growing up, we are three best friends trying to do the impossible, create a podcast that helps you survive life. I'm Devin.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. Results may vary.
And we're on a pod.
Yeah, we're on a pod, baby.
Blessed be.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good evening.
blessed be.
Good afternoon.
Oh, blessed be.
Good day.
Hi, friends. Happy 21st premiere.
Are we sure Dan's microphone is up with us?
It just got so quiet. Did you
It's so
lower it?
quiet
Dan?
now.
We checked it.
Did someone just flip my microphone? I mean, maybe there's a ghost in here. Let's see.
No, you just fully lowered it. Higher.
Tap. No?
Higher. No,
Is-
you got to
is the
talk
tap
into
still
it.
happening?
Oh,
Is the tap still happening?
yeah.
Are you hearing the tap?
yeah, the
Yep.
tap is happening.
The tap is happening.
rich.
We're good.
Okay, now
But I
tap
turned
is
myself
rich.
up
There
a
you
little
go.
bit.
Yeah,
too.
now slightly lower. Yeah.
Okay,
Now-
do we intro again, or do we just keep this thing rolling?
No,
we'll-
brother.
We're rolling, baby.
No, we'll intro
Look,
it.
if they're still with us, they don't give a shit about this.
I'll leave it to Eric. We should do another intro, and he can leave it in or not, because this is all we have to do. And we're on a pod.
Podcast. We back, baby.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Another Wednesday.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
Hey, good
happy
morning.
Wednesday, or whenever
Yes.
you're listening to or watching this on YouTube,
Oh, happy day.
or listening on Spotify or Apple or whatever.
Yeah.
Happy 21st premiere anniversary to Neds. We did
Yes,
a lovely
we
live
did it.
stream, to
was
which Lindsay still has balloons on the wall from.
These
Nice.
balance, it came to me.
actually
First of all,
nice.
that was a team effort. Dan is always proving to me my favorite thing in life, which is like you get out what you put in.
You do
And
get out what you
he-
put in.
Not only was he coming from afar during rush hour,
Rush
he
hour.
said, "What about these balloons?" And I said, "I don't think you're gonna have time, but whatever." And then he shows up with these balloons, and
I got the
they were the
balloons.
hit.
Yeah.
They
you
were
know?
the
It
hit.
really
They're
made your
festive.
wall more festive.
I'm gonna just leave him up until Alyssa says, "Babe, can we take these down?" My roommate.
That'll be when they've deflated
Shriveled up.
and
Yep.
their little shriveled nubs.
Absolutely.
Tight.
Thanks to everyone who tuned in on YouTube and donated
Yeah.
and
was so
purchased
cool.
guides and
That was so
print
great,
and
yeah.
signed scripts from Streamily. That
Dude,
was
Caitlin Hubbard, she was like, you're just great. You have a special place in our heart. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
that was a nice little community celebration. It was a good time,
Oh
guys.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks for participating.
Yeah, we love you. We
Getting
love
back on
you.
that live stream horse, am I right?
Yeah.
it's been a
Devin,
while.
you have a love-hate relationship with that streaming.
I do. It's called trauma, Daniel. It's called trauma. It's called PTSD. It's kept me away from live streams and most social media for over a year now.
Hey, but we had some fun. We had some fun, you know?
Yeah, no, we had a blast. Yeah, I feel like we could do that again. It was fun. It was fun to see, like, we had about like 200 people on at any given time. It was really fun.
Yeah, that was a really nice turnout. And I felt like everybody was saying really nice stuff. A couple people were, like super active. I don't know. It just felt like such a good space. And I was so glad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a really good little anniversary. It was so much fun doing that with you guys. Like, time truly does fly with you guys. At a certain point, we looked up and we were like, stream has been going for 2 hours.
Didn't realize it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm so glad we can like provide that little community or whatever, and that I have it.
Yeah.
So.
definitely. And if you're one of the people who ordered a signed item, your item should be coming. I mean, depending on where you live, but within like the next week.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you got those in the mail today, Dev.
You know,
Dev.
I didn't want to. I thought I could leave this till late next week. Just leave them in the back of my trunk, and then something came over me called I don't know, responsibility, maybe maturity,
Integrity, a little bit, maturity.
And I said, I'm gonna drop these bitches off today.
That part.
Nice.
Taking them to the
Nice.
post office now.
That's adulting. That's a win.
I put
That's a
off
win right
for
there.
tomorrow what I can do
What
today.
you can do today. Yes.
Holy shit.
A reel that I
Especially when
watched.
people are counting on you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has just like stayed with me is this girl coming on and she's like so serious, right? And she's like, I just witnessed something today. She goes, my mom had to call the dentist and she just did it. She just did it. Mm-hmm. She didn't talk about it several times. She didn't say when I got home. She didn't say after XYZ. She just raw dogged it right there.
Got to do it.
And I'm just like, it usually takes such little time and effort for those things we put off.
Yeah. The amount of things that I put off for months and they really take about 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, there's this thing going, and I'm saying going around, sounds like I'm talking about an illness or something. But there's been this like meme, and it's not even a meme; it's just information. I call everything memes now. Some stuff is just data or information. But there's this meme, but no, this scientist was talking about how the pain that we think we're going to experience, we'll ruminate on it about a task, like, oh, this task is coming up and oh, it's going to be so painful, it's going to be so tough, then when you actually get to the event horizon of doing the task, it's like way lessened. So the mind convinces you that the pain you'll experience is about 7 times the actual pain or inconvenience that you're going to go through. So I just thought that was a wild thing about the human mind and how we can exaggerate things, and it can, stop us from contributing to our lives in positive ways.
Dude, definitely. I went to an event like a couple months ago, kind of like a group work, like a co-working space event, like get things done, with my friend Tommy Sobel, and he founded this company called Brick back in the day, and their events were phone free. So that's first what he got into, was like digital wellness, throwing these events where you turn your phone into a brick and everyone connects more. Okay, he's like pivoted from that and does these kind of collective work sessions, collective evolution sessions, all these things, right? So this group working session, it was pretty effective, and it stayed with me. He had like everyone basically make a list of those, he called them energy leak tasks. So that's those things that you're putting off. That's call the fucking dentist, and that thought is sitting there in your brain for fucking 6 months. So make a list of all those tasks, and then make a list of, I forget what he called them, but like these are the tasks that you put energy to, like creative or productive tasks that you put energy into that take time, but like you lose time while doing them because they're good to focus on. They kind of nourish you. They're fun to problem solve on. And he kind of laid out this like method and routine for like doing these work blocks in your day, and starting with like, choose one thing on that energy leak task and fucking get it done first, and then take 45 minutes and set a timer on one of these productive tasks, and then literally set a timer and force yourself to take a 10-minute break after that time block, to literally like reset your brain. Like go take a walk, so you don't burn out, and then come back and do another block that's similar. And it was really like fun and helped. And since that day, I still have a list of energy leak tasks on my desk that I haven't crossed one off since. So.
But the more you know.
But the more you know. So,
because that's such a great visualization of that is like an energy leak, because when you accomplish one of those tasks, you truly are, it's truly like a little thing was suctioned up, and you're not losing vitality through there. It feels like you've accomplished something the size of Everest, whatever the size it is.
Doing it, yes.
And your life just takes on this like very possible thing for, I'd say, like an out, like the day, or in like for a while.
Totally.
Yeah.
For sure. You can show up more, like the capacity really goes away when you know there's something that is unfinished. Like if I didn't know about this thing that I needed to do, it was okay, it's unfinished and I don't know, so I don't care, and it's not taking away from me. But when I have a bunch of stuff that's on my desk, especially when they're like lingering like tasks associated with something that's almost done but it's not because of this one last little thing, it saps me, and I'm like, I can't show up as myself, even just going out and enjoying myself. I can't enjoy going out with friends because I know I got these things there.
Yeah, speaking...
Dan, is that how you're feeling constantly? That's
kind of because I say yes to so much stuff,
right,
man. And so, and I've been on this, heavy pushing of delegate. I'm just doing that to remind myself that I need to do it, because I still do not delegate enough, man, for these like directing gigs where I'm also the editor.
I think you've gotten kind of burned trying to delegate. It's hard to know and use that discernment, because, on that project where you said in New York, you had to go like 5 blocks or a half a block or whatever. And then that just couldn't get done all day. Once you delegate, and it doesn't work out,
you're like,
I feel like you'd shy away from that
you're like,
forever.
Fuck it, I'll do everything.
Never mind.
I'll do it myself. Man, but I gotta stop. Nate, my brother Nate, has been helping me out a lot recently. For some reason, when I finish these projects, I just hate doing the titling. Like, I'll go through the color correction, everything gets done, I edited the project, and it's done, but I got to throw these titles on it, and you don't know which font to pick. I hate picking fonts. I don't know if anyone else has that experience. Let me know in the comments. But I hate picking fonts. I hate making sure that they're the right color and that they come in at the right time to convey the right emotion, like all that. I'm like, I don't want to care. That's not the creativity that I want to put into this project. So I've been sitting on like 3 finished music videos that just need the titling. And one day Nate was like, "Yo, what's going on? Why is this not done?" I'm like, "Man, freaking titles, man. I don't know anybody with just a freaking iota of a brain cell that can do this." Get these dang titles, man. So I'm just high and dry. And he's like, "Bro, like I know enough about, like I can help you if you want that." I'm like, "Oh, you would do that for me?" Yeah, and of course, I compensated him. I'm like, "Okay, there's money in the budget. All you got to do is allocate it."
Yeah.
But you also have to trust someone, and he's someone that I can trust to do it. So I'm really happy about that. So those projects are done. So
that is
we out here, baby.
Funny, Dan.
We got new music videos on the way, baby. Let's go.
That is so funny.
It's wild.
Depending on his work schedule too, Theo's pretty on the title game.
Oh, yeah,
he's game, the design game.
It's cool.
It's
tough when you have skilled people. It's always tough for me, because I don't want to disrespect them with the budget or whatever the offer is, especially if I didn't factor it in ahead of time. Then I'm like, oh, I've been compensated. It was enough for me, but now I'm giving you this baby task, which is likely beneath you. And I know you'll show up and do the best, but it
takes work. And you're like, I have 6 chicken nuggets to pay you.
I mean, chicken nuggets. Anyone?
Exactly.
Hey, I know this is a little off topic, but do you know that those cues that they used to write on parchment paper with the quills, and how involved the cues used to be, like especially the uppercase cues? Like there was just a lot going on. There's like
the letter
anyway,
Q.
Excuse me, 80.
Like a curly cue, basically.
Turn up. They used to be pretty badass, yeah.
Theo, is that cue come to life?
I could see that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's like calligraphy.
Let me see if I can get a reference of what I'm trying to.
Are you talking about at the beginning of those chapter books? Sometimes Bibles,
yeah,
have a big first letter
with sometimes it's on the O, but like, yeah, that type of design. I don't know.
Turn up.
I'm gonna
turn
look
up. The calligraphy. I can see that for sure, man. Sometimes they'd be like gold plated and whatnot.
Yes.
I lit some incense to try and cover the smell of flows litter, and now I'm being smothered by smoke.
Yes.
Like,
Flo
I'm
has
sorry.
created
This
a litter
is
of kittens.
exactly, literally picture fucking perfect what I was just thinking in my brain.
Are you? Wow.
Ah.
This
Pretty
is
nifty.
who he is.
Very fancy.
Theo?
Very squiggly.
He would understand that.
It's very nice. I thought you were gonna go for the Canterbury Tales little letters, but I mean they're pretty much that.
Right.
Very squiggly.
Very squiggly. Very flexible.
Dan, I was about to ask if you'd help me put titles and fonts on my Good Valley live video, but I'm gonna not.
Hey, different
put
guy.
that on you, but
Different guy, man. Different guy. Hey, Nate might be a worthy call.
okay, wonderful.
No. Dead serious. And he, like, to him, like, that's not a big thing for him. Like, people's minds work just differently, I think. Like, some people have these niches. And I mean, that's the way societies grow and get better. Someone who at least partially enjoys this step in the process.
Totally.
Please, by all means, you do that part. And I'll stick to my guns, you know? I mean, stick to what I like.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't prep a round table, but maybe I could think of one on the spot. Should we Rochambeau?
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, okay. Ready?
Rock, paper,
scissors, shoot. Hey, I'm out of here.
Well, it means you win.
Fight.
It means
you
win,
and now I get to pick.
And get to pick. Yeah, you knocked us both
And
out.
I pick. Oh, okay. So it's not you guys keep going. I pick. Who would have a good idea? Let's go with Lindsay.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'm so glad because
absolutely
I'm
love
blank.
it.
You would have just
always
forced
fun.
me to shart, dude.
Look, I'm not looking into the future for this round table. I'm looking into the past, really, and I'd like to share 2 instances of deep toilet embarrassment with you.
Oh,
I've had 2 times. Have you ever had somebody go to the bathroom after you, but you forgot to flush?
it's definitely happened. It's definitely
Okay.
occurred.
Sure it has.
Never. It's always awkward.
I was working with this person, and I had invited them over for a sleepover, right? And I used to get this dinner plate from Hugo's, and one of the sides was just a huge helping of beets. Okay?
God.
Oh.
Now, I devoured this plate. It was one of my favorites, all right? But I always knew what I could look forward to at the end of this meal, all right? And that was a pink, just vibrant shit of these little beets. Right? They just all come out at the same time. It's just like one huge pink shit. So, like I say, I had ordered that. Then he came over, and I opened the door, and he said, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. So I was like, cool. And he goes to the bathroom, and then all I hear is, oh. And I said, what? He goes, somebody had beets.
Somebody had beats. Oh.
Wow.
I'm telling you, unholy.
See, my
So
pink rabbit
then,
pellets.
I'd like to fast forward all the way till about a month ago. Okay, so I was up visiting my good friend, Plastic Martyr. Love her. So when I go there, I have my own space, right? I have my own bedroom. It's so beautiful. I have a nice bathroom to myself. Like, it's great. So Plastic goes in her own room, right? So she rarely goes in here, but she's like, yo, I want to take a bath. And like the bath in there is good. So she's like, I go in there to take a bath. This is about 10 days after you leave. Okay. And I go in there to take a bath, and it hits me like a ton of bricks. And I'm just thinking, is that like dirty water? Is that standing? What is that dull, awful smell? And she goes, I just start to do the bath and whatever. And she's like, then I'm going to pee right before I get in the bath, right? She goes, I lifted and I find the art project that you left me. And I said,
The art project.
I had almost overcome that lore in my life. And
10 days?
Apparently there was some moldy shit in there that was 10 days ripe. And I'm sure she could feel the molecule change, like, on her face, like, when she went in there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it had to have hit. Oh.
You know? And I'm just thinking, why wouldn't you have flushed there? You know? It's like one thing when you're on your own train and, like, you're in your own home and you're, like, doing your own whatever, but you only had one job here. It was to use the bathroom correctly, leave it clean. You pride yourself on how you leave it. More. And I guarantee you, her and her mom are going to joke with me about that for years to come.
Oh, yeah, and it's never gone away. Never.
Yeah,
no way.
You left a parting gift.
I super want to know if this happens to other adults and if it's just happened to you in your life. Can you, like, describe that in the comments? Has that ever happened to either of you, or have you ever run into a situation where it wouldn't flush?
Also, I just want to say...
the no-flush situation,
I just want to say, maybe not the past instance, but for sure the one with plastic, we know exactly why you didn't flush. Because you were distracted by the phone.
By the phone?
You were on the phone. You were thinking about something on the scroll. You were shitting and scrolling, and then you scrolled and didn't finish.
I literally forgot that I had shit.
Yep.
And I just got up like it was some seat that I was getting up from.
That's right.
I said, my quiet time is over. Exactly. No, you were on the pot. Exactly. You freak. Exactly. Can't you smell that?
Dang.
You checked everything, but you didn't make sure that there wasn't in the toilet. God bless. You're getting too comfortable.
Exactly. That's tough. Absent-mindedness. I mean, it happens, especially in this day and age with these phones, like you say, social media.
Have either of you clogged a toilet and it was so embarrassing, but you like had to tell somebody that you didn't want to tell?
I just hate when the toilet doesn't work. Like, and it's usually at an establishment, and like, you know, on the way out, like especially if there's a line, I'm like, hey brother, the toilet it's a little messed up. The guy before me wasn't able to flush, so you got to deal with that, you know. And it's likely me and wasn't the guy before me, but I hate that. I hate that. Oh,
so bad.
Yeah.
Dev?
No, I mean, it's
clogged it up somewhere.
It's been a very long time, so I don't remember. But for sure, I can sense the embarrassment. I know the feeling in my body, so it's happened. Especially that one where someone else goes in and says, "Oh, someone forgot to flush," and you're just like,
it was so clearly Beats.
Oh, you looked at my shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's very intimate. It's like that has seen the inside of someone's rectum.
To see that. No one's supposed to see my shit.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
It's personal.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
And just the color, the chartreuse color, like it's not
crazy.
even normal.
I mean, at least he knew it was Beats and didn't assume you were dying inside. Because sometimes beet poops they look bloody.
Man,
completely.
You ever forgot you ate beets and then
and you're like, you gotta go to the doctor.
Yeah,
and you're like,
and you think you're all
beets. I had beets.
Yeah, never mind. Beets.
No, I've had beets.
Do you guys eat beets anymore?
I love beets.
You love beets?
I love beets.
Do you like cold beets or warm beets?
Beets by Dre.
All beets. I'm a fan of beets. They taste like the
golden beets are great too. I love the golden beets.
Beets are great.
Golden beets are great, but warm beets?
I'll have a warm beet.
Warm. I would. Why not? They can be a little bit tough sometimes.
It was so brilliant on The Office to have him be a beet farmer. Like, come on,
Dwight Schrute.
Like, that's the most brilliant thing. A beet farmer?
So specific. Yeah.
A beet farmer. You mean a music producer?
I haven't watched that new one, but I hear good things.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new one?
Like from the creators of The Office called The Paper.
Oh, that's that. Okay, yeah, I've seen it. Seen it. Anyway, I know it had been a minute since I brought you some poop fumes and some poop fumes. But not plastic martyr. Those were to her sooner than later. But anyway.
Yeah. Daniel.
Wow. So Dan, who's next?
Do you fart openly in front of your girlfriend?
It would be okay. We're at a point where it would be okay.
It would be okay, but is it free flowing? Is it just ripping them, or it's like an occasional?
We got enough space. We got enough space to where I'm okay with being considerate and
tuck around the corner.
Yeah, you know, it's safe a little distance.
You'll say, hold on, I gotta check the window in the back room.
Yeah, like, check the window. But no, I'm not one of those guys who, like, tucks the cover over people. And
Dev is totally that guy.
No, I'm not. No, that's why I'm asking. I'm just curious. I'm not.
Are you ripping it?
I'm really not. No, I don't. No. I think I have been in the past, but no, like I don't think we need to be like, it's all right, you know, an occasional funny one or a slip here or there or whatever, you know, like pick your moment, but
right.
But no, I actually don't. I feel like if we're just ripping ass in front of each other, it's just killing the vibes.
Right.
I mean, it's got to, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
how you gonna eat that ass if it won't shut up?
Yeah. Doing all that yapping.
Holy shit.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm curious because like I kind of see a little bit of discourse about this online. Like there's different opinions of, you know, people being like, for sure, I live with them, I rip ass, and then I think I saw a quote from I think I saw Rob Riggle, you know that actor, on a podcast being like no,
that's
like,
not okay.
Married
and
to
that's a guy
that's who you think. He's like, no, we're considerate. Take a little walk. It's a killer of romance.
I think so. I think I agree with you there, Dev. Hutch Dano.
I know he's ripping ass.
He just, I mean, anybody. It could be a meeting with the executive of a company he's trying to work with. He's just like, it's human. What are you gonna say? Like, yeah. He's tough to go on a road trip with.
Road trip is diabolical. Road trip,
right in the car. That's a whole nother one.
Car is different.
There's etiquette.
That Hutch stink.
You say it's a different type of
That's specific.
I don't want to know about that recovered alcoholic Hutch stank.
That recovered IBS track.
Bruh.
That whiskey-soaked gut.
Bruh. Yeah, no, I don't feel that comfortable with anybody. I mean, because once you're at the point where you can't control it, like, you probably need to go to sit on the toilet anyway.
Like, let's say,
family? When we were kids, I would, yeah.
If I'm in a room with just my family, I'm hoping it's the loudest fart possible. I'm sending it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it has to be like a great fart. If the fart's not good enough, I wouldn't just do that to someone. But if it's a great one, you know, when you can feel in the pressures there, it's built.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
That to Alyssa all the time.
Share this with the world.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and then you get a laugh, and it's a moment. You don't want to just stink.
And it tells me they love the farts. They love the farts. They love the farts.
Bruh.
Alyssa has to hate farts.
No.
She's the germ little weirdo.
Look, I'm not going to blow up my girl either.
Okay. But
look, we just have a very healthy relationship.
Okay,
that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Amongst roommates, probably fine.
You know what I mean? Okay, but the worst thing is, you guys, I used to be the type, hold on, just lastly, this is how I know I've grown since I've been sober. Because she's been doing this class, like that she runs a school, and she's been doing these for about as long as I've been sober, right? Like for like 4 years. So she would like do it like right in the living room, and we used to stay in a lot closer quarters than we're in now. And she would be doing class, and I would pass through the room, and I would just rip it so loud. Like I would just rip it. I would rip it to the point where nobody could see me, so they either all thought it was her, and she never ratted me out because she's too classy. But I would, and then I'm just like, why would you do that? That's not funny. You're 36,
so
brother.
Nope, so
you were
funny.
30. I was 34, whatever at the time. What are you doing? And this classy woman, see, she didn't kind of still know, like she's learned how to like handle by whatever, but she just didn't want to rock my boat either, even though that's the rudest thing. And she's not about farting in front of
I
other people.
love that. That's an honest fart joke.
But all
that's
the
a
kids,
funny way of farting at your
Hold
friend.
on. And just lastly, whatever. Lastly, it went over so much with the kids in the class that we each get each other like secret Santa gifts at the end. This little girl, Darcy, sent me a cup that said fart loading. And when she asked her dad to get it for me, he goes, I can't send this to that woman.
She's a respectable woman.
Fart loading. So anyway, so sorry.
I love that.
Big fart
I think
episode.
that is so funny. I think that is a great use of farts. Off camera while she's on a Zoom teaching children how to act.
Come on. I actually would do it again. I'd do it again.
Of a fart. I like that.
That's funny.
That's solid. What are there?
That's
what
tough.
Are there ducks in here, Alyssa? Did you let ducks in here?
Alyssa,
put your pet ducks
pretty
away.
Right. There's a pretty big video that's been it kind of went viral, like I think maybe last year or something like that, of this teacher who's teaching Zoom classes to these students. They got to be like third graders or something like that. And she thought she had muted herself for a moment so she could let one out, and she hadn't hit the mute button, so it's just loud, and all the kids are like and I think it was like every one of them had their mics off, so they know it was her. Like she had the floor and blew it.
You seen that? Seen that little meme clip video of this like girl vlogging herself? She must be like fucking 10, like in a closet, and she's like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you." And then she farts. She's like, but she's still recording, and she's like, "What was that?
What was that,
guys? I'm scared."
I'm scared. That's hilarious.
She goes, I'm scared, guys.
What?
That wasn't me.
What?
It wasn't me.
Fucking cover. I'm scared. What was that? Is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Shout out that homie.
Oh, God bless.
Man, shout out to our farts and poops and sharts.
God,
they come for us all.
God bless.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Okay, guys, we've all done it. We've had a bad day and said, yo, I'm gonna just turn on my favorite TV show, or I'm gonna listen to my favorite funny podcast. Okay, look, laughing at podcasters is not the same thing as therapy, okay? You had a rough day. Maybe it's been a rough week. You should check in with someone, okay? And don't be ashamed of that, all right? We all need some words of not only encouragement, but just words from a professional perspective, from someone that understands what you're going through and has studied the mind and its inner workings, okay? Look, these emotions shouldn't just be only yours to deal with, okay? There is help. And that's why we recommend BetterHelp, all right? Look, these are quality therapists, over 30,000 of them to choose from. And the best part is that it's all online. Shout out BetterHelp, okay? As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off the first month at BetterHelp.com/Neds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
And you know, if you're in your relationship out there listening to this and you guys are farting and your boyfriend's putting you under the covers and forcing you to eat his farts, you know, to each their own. I'm just saying, me and my girl, I'm not doing it. Except they do slip out sometimes. You know, they do slip out. Especially
when you're sleeping?
Especially when I'm sleeping. I wake up and I'm like, oh, sleep.
Oh, I've been told many a time, you're a night farter. I've told you guys this, but it's like,
I'll wake up to myself busting ass sometimes. They'll wake me up.
Does she give you the courtesy of acting like she's asleep?
She pretends like they're not there. But they're there.
But you guys said that you like exchange like memes about poop, and so you guys are like you think it's funny.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, listen. The thing is, we'll wrestle a little bit. All right, really wrestle, not a euphemism. All right, we'll wrestle. We'll tickle. Okay. We'll tickle. We'll wrestle. Right? You know, we'll do it, Lindsay. You know, you wrestle. You tickle. Okay. All that gastrointestinal core work in the wrestle and tickling, farts slip out. It's always embarrassing, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So they happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder what jujitsu classes smell like. People getting choked out. You know, it's an honest question.
Just
you know,
struggling with your ass in someone's face,
bruh.
Oh, what about when you're passing out?
I know, yeah, for sure.
Release. Yeah, those rooms must be full of farts.
Why? That's how you know. Like that's the way to tap out without tapping. You just once he releases the fart, I guess. Okay, he's out.
Always have a load stored for the winter. Okay,
ready to go.
Always have a weapon at your disposal.
My last stand.
You know what I would do to, like, if I was, like, kidnapped or whatever? I would probably try to shit myself and piss all over, and then I'd, like, get in one of my little, like I'd get in one of my little creature things, like...
Yeah.
I know it's the most sick, like, idea, but I literally, like, I fucking,
wonky.
like, I want somebody to come up, do it, and I just want to, like, be so fucking weird that they rethink their entire life of crime.
Yeah. I like that. I think it's an effective technique. Is just
strategy, right?
Like, I'd be crazy as
filthy.
Get filthy crazy.
Yeah.
Throw shit at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, your van has shit in it now.
Yeah.
Shit in it.
There you go.
Well,
that's tough.
All right, who's on the next Rushun Blab?
I mean, I feel like the fart was mine. But here
oh, nice.
Rushambi for me. Grief. No, I'm just kidding.
Take it there, Dev.
Shit,
I learn something every time.
And grief. Ned's Declassified pod.
That's Ned's pod. That's Ned's pod for sure.
Definitely tell Eric.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have one really.
Oh, let one rip. Let one rip.
I didn't prepare.
Go, Flo.
For today.
Let her rip, Flo.
Excuse me, Flo.
Dang. Hey, nice transition, bro. What? That was a great transition.
You please turn that into a transition on TikTok? Cat ass. Dang. Look at that rectum. Boom. Look at this makeup.
Did you like that? It was sitting on my desk, and I figured I would use the transition of Flo blocking the camera.
Perfect.
Oh, great.
God, don't step on the computer. That is where things go bad, son.
This is a character for you, brother, though. This is a future character. This isn't even Coconut Head anymore. This is like...
There's somebody else, yeah.
A Rod Stewart biopic or something.
Yeah, this is Brad. Welcome to my live stream.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Exactly.
See, you don't want to stream. You could do it as Brad. Maybe Brad could stream for you.
You could redo Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That's a real
all right.
one.
Wait, that's my round table. It's just a rant.
One.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Yes, it's just a rant. Florence, you are going to knock over all of my shit. Let me pick your ear, though. Let me pick your little ear. Okay. Here's my round table. It's a rant on the plane ride back, to which the three of us were placed in the same row, which... I don't know if you fly with friends.
I don't know what it is about that.
There's something strange about flying three packed in a row like we're triplets. You know?
Yeah, not my favorite thing.
I don't mind it because I'm comfortable with you guys at least. I'm not bumping elbows with strangers, but
there's something nice about like the isolation of being around a stranger on a plane. You're like, this is my transit time. Here I go.
However, on the plane, I watched the continuation of... On the plane to Tennessee, I watched the continuation of the John Wick universe called Ballerina with Ana de Armas, and it was really fun, super enjoyed it. I binged all of the John Wick series after never seeing it last year and watched all four and just was really entertained by it's an amazing franchise. I'm very into it on a filmmaking and just fun action level. And then I saw on the plane on the way back... There's a documentary out there, friends. It's called Wick is Pain, and it is about the making of John Wick. And that documentary is incredible, and I hope everyone watches it. If you're into filmmaking, if you're into John Wick, if you like Keanu Reeves, if you like action or stunts, or if you just want to see an interesting story about how anything fucking happens in the world, this was a good one. Wick is Pain. Fascinating story about the making of the John Wick franchise, how the first movie almost didn't get made because of how many challenges it faced in the financing and filming process. But also, like, I didn't know the director of the John Wick films was Keanu's stunt double on The Matrix. So they had met like 10 years prior on a movie that changed everyone's lives who worked on it or saw it. And then this guy goes on to start an incredible action house for film that it kind of hadn't been made before, where it's all in-house stunt fighters, stunt choreographers, second unit directors. They're all just like one big package, and they've done some of the biggest action movies on the planet leading up to getting to direct John Wick, and then of course that turning into a 10-year like billion-dollar franchise, and just like pushing the art form forward. It is a fascinating documentary, and everyone should go watch it. That's my roundtable. Boom. And this has been Brad's Corner. Thank you.
Brad's Corner.
The
Keanu
way he was getting
is the best actor, and John Wick is fucking sick, dude.
sick. Always love having you on, Brad.
Thanks so much, Lindsay. When are we gonna smash? The timing of that was crazy. I did that with my mind, by the way.
Wow. I
did it for you, by the way.
Ridiculous. But the way he was getting beat up in that movie made me reconsider ever wanting to do any stunt ever. Like, he was beat to shit.
Beat to shit. Truly, beat to shit.
Like, that was truly hard to like, wow.
And he worked.
I didn't realize. I guess I didn't realize. I mean, I assumed he took some damage, but I mean, that guy was beat.
Oh, was taking real damage. But they would say they would show like part of why John Wick worked was they had such a good relationship, and Keanu's so down for the game. He would train for 6, 7, 8 months before the films, 5, 6 days a week on all this stunt shit that he had to learn, and gun fu, this like judo gun work close fighting blend that they created for the movie, like just all this dope ass shit. And he was doing like 90% of the stunts. It's so fucking cool. Keanu's so cool. I love that guy.
What a career.
Yeah, they changed the game with that series, John Wick. I mean, just gunfights. Like, the camera work is amazing. I love the camera movement on those shots and how it embellishes the gunplay. Like, wow.
Well, dude, it came out of, here's a fascinating dynamic in life, is sometimes boundaries, limits, actually like breeds, it expands creativity, basically.
The space.
So part of the John Wick style and this gun fu and the camera work and these long takes came from the limit of their budget and time and how many things were working against them to get the first movie done. And they realized, like, for an action sequence, typically you actually need a lot of cuts and coverage to sell the different sides of fake punches, because you're not really punching and kicking people. So you use different angles to make all that work and sell. Mm-hmm. They didn't have the luxury of all that time, so they realized, all right, we're going to have to use this kind of gun fu judo throwing thing that they had created in their stunt house to do very long takes of like close quarter fights. Fascinating, dude. I'm obsessed. That shit was so inspiring.
That's dope. Yeah, I got a glimpse of some of it while you were watching it. I was watching what was it? What was the
Sinners?
Sinners. Yeah, I was watching Sinners.
Oh yeah, what'd you think, Dan?
It was great. I was watching it in French, So I'm picking up some of it and then not picking up some of the rest of it. So you had to tie me in with like the ending. I was like, oh, that's what was happening there. Okay, it makes so much sense now. But yeah.
Do you
great film. They killed
watch films in other languages?
Yeah. Like, immersion is like the biggest thing for me with any type of language learning. Yeah.
Are you
absolutely.
Specifically wanting French right now?
French right now, yeah, that's what I've been working on, man. There's some partners that we've been working with from Sierra Leone and Nigeria, and of course they're mostly English speakers, but we have these. There's a big French influence in like Africa, so I'm trying to get back into that. I took like 2 years of it in college, so I'm like just brushing back up on it.
Okay.
But yeah, my competency is more in written French, so I'm just trying to pick up the audible French.
Okay. Because I have done a little bit of English dubbing for foreign shows on Netflix, and while I know I'm a skilled actor,
he's like, I know I'm not nailing this.
I also know how quickly you move through lines when you're English dubbing as opposed to working on set, and Yeah,
some of it's not the right translation. Like, I was playing a couple things back. I'm like, that's not the word. Like, in figures of speech, like that really throw things off.
Oh yeah.
Like, what? And I'm reading the English text. I'm like, I don't know. There's no way to get that from this. But
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Dan,
turn up.
you
Dan
never
is a man of
cease
culture.
to amaze me.
Yeah, I know. I thought I knew like your quirks. That was a new one.
Yeah.
See, you know that speaks, I think, to how open I am to like expanding conversation. Like, you know, I'm not trying to dial in on any one thing because I'm just open to all of the permutations of what it could be. Oh, it could have been said like this. Maybe it meant this. You know, so
Yeah.
So he watches Flow on silence. No silence.
Oh, the movie Flow?
Not even,
yeah.
Not
With
even,
no sound.
not even a soundtrack. Not even his own soundtrack and watching that. No.
I'm just guessing it.
And
Let my
you
mind do the
watch
work for me.
Sinners in French.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So we out here.
I'm proud to know you, Dan. You up my social currency. Just
A man of depth, a man of culture.
Yeah.
A man of complexity, this man.
Periphery, whatever.
I try.
What is it? Association. Good gosh.
Yeah, man. But it's fun. I don't know. I really enjoy not knowing everything sometimes. I like the thrill of like being a child again.
Did you just turn up your mic, or your mic just did that on its own?
Did it just get loud?
It just like...
I didn't do anything.
Did you hear that, Lou?
It just got loud out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, it just rage. But
it's
Let me
good.
let me cut it back down.
That was
there.
crazy.
How are you at?
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, the thrill of not knowing things, like learning the English language for the first time, was so much freaking fun. So I'm like, sometimes I'm like, let me just experience the world without being sure of everything.
Dan, can you expand on that notion?
Yeah, do you
learning the English
learning
language?
the English language?
Well, what I remember is being curious and saying, what's that called? What's that called? Like, I remember it so much. Like, even after I knew, you know, a large amount of vocabulary, there's still stuff you had to pick up. You haven't been introduced to the jargon of the adult world, or even just certain fields, and then you'll pick up these like words. Oh, what is that? So I love that that wonder, and I feel like we can lose it, especially when it's just one language we're locked into. And yada, yada.
True.
Definitely.
But hey,
Definitely.
but no, dude, great round table there, man. Yeah, it was a fartastic day there. Only thing that's on my mind, bro, right now is prepping for this Glorilla tour. It's really a 4-day thing. Glorilla, huge, and I know you're a huge fan.
I love Glorilla, dude.
Too. So so Win
love her
Records
voice.
is. Oh yeah, she's amazing, bro. Like nobody can. With that deep texture and tone, it's like reminds me of Toni Braxton, like, but with a hip hop vocal. And yeah, so she's crushing it. So I got to come up with some of the visuals, because I'm doing all the creative direction for what's going to be behind the screens for the Win Records set. Win is sponsoring everything, and then we're going to have Khadijah go up. I think King Los is also going to be a part of it. And like Papoose will likely be there too. So just getting all their visuals together for the shows.
Wow.
So the 18th and 19th, I think, are the first dates. It's going to be in.
Oh, so it's soon, bro.
Oh no, October. I'm sorry, October. So it's coming up.
Okay,
so
I was worried
October
for you.
18th.
I was like, you're gonna burn out, brother.
Hey, no,
next
it's
week,
gonna be
dude.
tough.
You're fucked.
No, not next week, man. I still got some time.
Okay.
So we will be in, what is this? Is that Knoxville? Yeah, Knoxville. We got one. Lexington, Kentucky. We are going to Austin, and then Corpus Christi. So that's the 18th, 19th, then 25th, and 26th. So October, if you like Glorilla, pull up on us. You know what I mean?
Word.
So
Love that.
That's so
Yeah,
cool,
man.
Dan.
It's gonna be fun. I love shifting like gears. Like, I consider what we just did like a little mini tour, because we were hitting so many different cities. And I know we're not done. But shoot, by the end of this year, we're gonna look back and have been to a bunch of cities.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I
was like, this is the most that I've flown. I like it, though. It's not so bad once you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, second nature. Second nature, man. I've been looking at that dude, I Show You Speed, who's doing his like American streaming tour. Like Kai Cenat has been more in his own home doing all his streams, like Mafiathon and whatnot. But Homeboy is like traveling all across the world, just meeting all the big influencers in a city. And not just influencers, some of them are musicians, and it's real cool to see how people are just engaging with their communities and building new followings and stuff like that. We have to be out. You don't have to be out there in the world, but I find value in being out amongst the people instead of just the what's
The
behind the
digital space,
screen.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. My buddy Tim produced iShowSpeed's like Atlanta stream. Just like everything they shot there, he like directed and produced, put it together.
What?
Yeah,
that's
sick.
legit.
Yeah.
We got to connect with him, Tim. Okay, I don't know Tim.
Yeah,
let's
Tim's rad. He's got a production company, Big Pond Pictures, and I mean, is a filmmaker, but will also did the stream for them, you know, because he's local in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yo, please introduce me, bro. You introduced me to those guys in New York for the Busta project. If you could get me in touch with him in Atlanta, because Clarissa Shields and Papoose, they spend a lot of time down there.
Yeah, dude, got you. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Tim's connected in like kind of the film production world, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm super down, man.
Yeah, starting to create a nice little network. It feels pretty amazing between us and the projects I've been on lately. It feels good. I remember like as the industry kind of flipped upside down because of the strikes and had never recovered from COVID, like that our entertainment industry is in a strange place. It's just in flux. But I remember feeling like pretty clear last year about like, well, it still comes down to, at least for me, what it always has been of just like creating within the people you know and people you like and continuing to make projects no matter what's happening kind of on the big scale of the industry. And like that's really playing out this year, man. The fact that you got to work with the dudes in New York, like I'm like, I love like this makes me happy. I'm like, yes, this is like actual creative community network that I didn't feel like I had for a while, and now it's like showing up. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Pat and Eric, shout out those guys. 186.
Definitely 186 Productions. Eric's a fucking dope ass DP, man.
Oh yeah. And Pat's on top of it too.
Oh,
Man.
I'm so proud of my boys.
Yeah,
proud of you guys.
Yeah, we're out there, Lindsay.
Yeah, you're doing what you wanted to do.
Well, and you're about to film You're about to film a film. You're part of it too.
Yeah, let's go.
I know. It's so fun. It's so fun to watch us like all grown up.
Yeah,
like you were just like these little boys playing Halo, doing your thing.
Yeah,
and now you're still in it.
Yeah.
Hey.
You guys love art like so much, and I love how much you love it. Like it's rubbing off on me. I'm not even sure that I love art that much, but I do love connecting.
Exactly.
But
you love connection and
I'm
people.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you, Dan, and I'm so excited for you, Dev. These feelings have been like a long time coming. I think we've like hung in.
Thanks,
for
dude.
a minute.
For real.
Know?
Oh, and it was bleak for a while.
So.
But yeah,
are you kidding me?
Things are like kind of groovy, and I also might go to Amsterdam soon and film something with Yordi. So how sick is that,
dude? That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
bro.
Before the end of the year, we're gonna go make a short in Amsterdam.
Oh my gosh, so fun!
Oh, do it, bro.
You are our short king.
I'm 5'9".
That's super exciting, dude.
Fuck yeah. Well, should we blind find some fan messages?
Blind find.
Let's do it.
You guys chat for a second. Let me go find some DMs with a message we haven't heard.
Well, so I was talking with Mabel, and I says to Mabel, Mabel, it's not gonna.
Well, I know Mabel wasn't happy about that.
Oh, Mabel did not like that. Not one bit.
She doesn't like
one bit.
Not changes to her schedule. Not Miss Mabel.
I don't have a voice message yet, but someone DM'd us, hey guys, saw y'all at NosCon with my otters. Remember him? Nostalgicon with his otters?
Yeah.
I've got
I put my hand through the cage and they'd come over?
I missed this. This was when we were in Tennessee. He said, saw y'all are in town. I've got the monkeys in Pigeon Forge if you want to meet them. And he sent photos of monkeys and otters. Next time,
came
brother.
To us. Wait, so he wasn't the same guy with the wolves?
No,
I was wondering where the otters were when we got to the wolves.
Different
guy. This was like a long time ago, though, wasn't it? The otters were a while ago.
I remember the otters you're talking about way back in like San Antonio.
Oh,
yeah.
But there was a guy with otters here in Tennessee.
Oh, in Tennessee, different guy.
Dang,
we did see a wolf dog, though.
Yes,
94% wolf.
And the owl was sick as fuck.
Oh, that owl was so cool.
All right, let's.
Okay,
let's. Oh, you got something?
Yeah, go.
I got a voice. All right. Let's see. I love and fear going into these blind.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just kind of going off the cuff here. I used to watch you guys when I was little, sitting on the couch watching Neds. Now I have 3 beautiful kids of my own, 2 of which are old enough to sit on the couch and watch Neds. It's awesome, man. The comedy holds up. I really appreciate that it's still around and still streamable. But all that aside, you know, my question is about self-accountability. I'm trying to quit smoking weed, and I've been doing it pretty much my whole adult life, and it's just such a crutch that it's hard to get away from. I feel like I need somebody else to be accountable for me and tell me to stop doing it, but I just don't think that would work. I think it has to be me. So I just want to know if you guys have any tips about self-accountability, because as a fully functioning adult, you know, it's easy to think you're accountable until something like this comes up. Thanks, guys. All love.
Fire, brother. First of all, thanks for being a fan. Congrats on your beautiful family.
First of all, how dare you? You have a family. What are you thinking? Okay, you got 3 kids. They need someone to look up to. You can't be in there hot boxing the freaking living room, dude. Get your stuff together. I think I'm done with this pod, man. I'm done. That's all I need.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Dan.
Wow.
You're going to hit him like that?
You upset Dad, Aaron.
Get together.
Dang.
You gotta get your shit together, Aaron. Shame
Too
always.
over this.
External shaming always seems to motivate people, right?
That was the request, right?
Yeah, you just wanted us to shame. Fuck you, Aaron.
You ain't considerate pizza.
No, brother. I'm glad you asked that. If you listen to the pod, I'm sure you've heard me share about my journey with that. People say weed is not addictive, but I fully disagree. It is a very addictive habit and behavior. Even people say it's not physically addictive, it's mentally. Even physically, you will crave it. It takes a minute. You will feel withdrawals from it. Like, yeah, no, it becomes a crutch, like you said. But I like that you feel. I have found in my life, anytime it can be helpful for a bit to have external accountability, an accountability buddy, someone else you're doing it with. But I have found it has to come through me. I have to make the choice, and I have to be ready to make the choice and ready to want it. It's tricky, man. I don't know what came over me in May, but it like rang through so clear. I had been under the surface feeling like, yeah, this is probably a crutch, probably something I should look at, probably something I should give up for a time, but then would keep doing it. Something rang through in me so clear in May of letting it go, and I don't know what that's going to be for you, but I can tell you the fact that you're intuiting that it's time to let it go means on the other side of that, like your intuition is correct. On the other side of that is good things. Since I let go of weed, even though I miss it at times, even though I fucking love weed, brother, it had become such a emotional crutch, mental crutch, spiritual crutch, all the things. And I was looping on cycles, it felt like, because I was just using weed. Like now I'm like, oh, I can actually maybe feel that bit of stress, anxiety, pain that I wouldn't have felt if the weed did its job effectively. But now because I can feel it, I can move through it. I can wake up different. I can change my behavior. I can deal with it. I can feel it. All those things. So all I'm saying is, my life has gotten definitely better without it. So follow your intuition on that, brother. And at a certain point, man, you just have to make it's so trite, but like you just got to make the fucking decision and send it. And you got to send it in a moment and keep choosing the moment. That's another thing. I like thought about like, oh, I got a set. I'm giving it up for this long. I'll give it up next week. Anytime you take the choice out of the present, you're kind of disempowering the fucking environment. So like I had to choose no, I'm giving it up right now. And then that moment, I still have to be choosing now because the urges come up, right? I've been good. It's been good. I could probably get a little. And I'm like, no, right now, I'm choosing it again. I'm not doing that. Yeah. I'm not doing that. Yeah. And not because it's bad and not because you're bad and not because I'm bad. None of that shit. It's because I'm willing to give up something that I like a lot for the understanding that long-term it's better for my brain and life. That's it. So love you, brother. Good luck on your journey. Go get
luck, Aaron.
Yeah, anyone got
seriously
anything? That's my rant on that. Just because I've been doing it and it feels so fucking good, brother.
I couldn't say
feels so
say
good.
It any better than that. I completely second that. And I can only offer as far as, group therapy has been incredibly helpful for me. You can usually find groups that deal with these specific type of things.
True.
On websites, at your church, at your, whatever. There's just a lot of local spots that you can go and find some support with what you're dealing with. And that had the reason I like that is because everybody's sort of going in and there's no oh, I'm cool. Oh, I have to put this on. Everybody's coming in and wanting to put their they're wanting to be honest with themselves, put what they're struggling with on the table and not hide from that and not try to hide under any other layers of, how we feel like we have to be as humans. So you can just go in there, you can unload. The people that you meet in there are just true blue people. You'll get a lot of contacts in there that are with people that are going through what you're going through. And that's what's different than just your friends helping you, is that you really do need like-minded people who can just resonate with what you're feeling and who are going to have that time, patience, empathy, and compassion. And not only that, you're going to help them with their journey by talking together, right? So I just think community is the biggest thing, and it's probably not the community you got already, Yeah. So I would just,
Let me just, there are also online communities for this. There are creators so that's kind of a passive community, but there are creators on TikTok that I've found for sure that are, that speak about their journey of giving up weed. So getting those, following people like that, finding those messages and kind of either commenting or at least passively filling your space with those messages. And then also Reddit, I haven't been on it, but I am sure there is a giving up weed community on Reddit where you can read other people's stories and share yours. So even if you can't find it in person, maybe you can. I just want to add, there are digital communities where I think that's so true, is just to fill your feed that other people are also going through this, the highs and the lows of giving up something that has been the reason it's a crutch is because it's worked so fucking well, brother. It's you will be giving up something that has served a massive purpose. It's effective at whatever you've used it for, right? Just seeing other messages of people who relate to that can be good.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough, man. The devil's lettuce is filthy and disgusting, and when you leave a room, people are judging you because they can smell it on you. So,
Dan,
cut it out. You gotta grow up.
Wow.
But
says the man who's high right now.
Hey, right? I'm actually not, okay? But no, smoking, that act, that oral fixation, you can get addicted to it. And it's point blank period. And I hate when people say that it can't be addicting. Marijuana, just like any other thing that's going to have more dopamine, floating around up there, is going to be enjoyed by you, and you're going to want to, if you can feel that all the time, because why not?
Totally.
And I'm just going on kind of joking with you. I don't think that it's just filthy, but the minute something does not serve you, like Devin said, the marijuana probably served a purpose for you when you first started using it. Maybe you feel like it enhanced your way of viewing things, more perspectives, and okay, life isn't so bad. That's great. It was serving that purpose. But, you feel like you got a family, good people around you, good community. You probably want to spend more time with them. It takes time to roll those J's. I don't know what you're smoking or whatever. No. This is so serious. It takes time out of your schedule. And all the things that you're telling yourself that, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. You got time to roll up and smoke. I mean, and let's just say you're a quick smoker. It's going to take you about 15, 20 minutes. And then you're planning your day around having 3 20-minute things blocked out, so you're not allotting time to do those things that matter to you. So if it's detrimental to you, you got to cut it out, or else you're an addict, point blank, period. And these are conversations I've been having with people. Yeah.
Also, what?
You lost it?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Gone. No.
Wasn't you, Dan. That was Lynn's.
You start to get stressed because invariably you're going to get off schedule and it's not going to be a perfect pocket of time, right? You're going to have to rush something to get to it, or you're going to have to rush it to get to something which you're going to resent. Like it puts so much, and I noticed this so much during like my addiction where, coming out of it, where, I would be like, if you just dropped the idea of having to like get high or like do this ritual, the whole day becomes
possibilities
on schedule again, on time again.
Yeah.
But you having to do this, now you're upset about everything, and that's just like a domino effect forward on your whole day. For what?
Yeah, when weed was...
You already know the experience.
When weed was most dysfunctional for me, and this happened different phases throughout the years, was like... when it gets to the point where when I'm not high, I'm thinking about getting high, and then when I'm high, I'm wanting to be sober. What a terrible dysfunction. And I know habitual users, I know we've all been there, where like, if you're sober, you want to be high, and if you're high, you want to be sober. Oh, no. And then you're just doing that all the time. Like
get me back to purgatory.
Yeah, you're in purgatory. You're fucked. Like, that is a fucked way of living. Like you said, Linz, if I give up the idea of needing to get high, then I'm fucking free, at least from that hell.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so much.
No, you do.
Go.
I just want to say, and this is just because why, I don't want to sugarcoat any of it. Like many things in life, you do have to learn to hate. For at least a time. At least a time. Like, detest that thing. Hate is a real term that exists. I don't encounter it much, but when I apply it to things that are harming me, like marijuana, it's keeping you from your friends and family, not allowing you to be the person you want to be. I'm sure you have great business ideas that maybe you feel like, if there were more time in the day, I could get it done. It's because of the weed. So cut it out. Learn to hate it. Hate what it takes away from you in this lifetime. And Godspeed. And I'm wishing you all the best on your journey to solve this detestable thing that's happening.
Yeah, I hope that resonates. See, but with me, Dan, like to that point, like I was so high functioning that like it wasn't this great deterrent of I could work, I could get shit done, I was good with my people, I had time. Like for me, it didn't have these big obvious consequences that like harder drugs do, or things like that. Like that, like you go, okay, rock bottom gets easier to find when the consequences are so fucking real and heavy, right? They're so obvious. Weed can sometimes be the consequences are still so impactful, but they're like subtle. And you have to parse out that detestability. Like, it's like, well, it's not that detestable. My day's great when I'm high, right?
You have
like
to choose to hate it.
Yes.
You have to choose it.
And you're right. I did occasionally in this journey, there were times where like the urge really started to come up of like, I really fucking want to smoke, and I could feel my brain tipping towards those choices of behavior. And not me hating the weed or hating myself, but just making sure I get angry and sharp about the boundary, about like, I know for a fact I've paid attention to, this is benefiting my life. Maybe there's certain momentary things I miss about the weed, but long term, this is benefiting the direction of my life. So getting angry at myself of going like, no, fucking no.
Yeah, I won't be that person again. I'm this new person. I've turned over this new leaf, and I'm not going to let that get me. Yeah.
Like for a minute,
you got this thing.
For a minute, I still had some weed around, right, that I hadn't finished, and I'm kind of never say never. I'm not a person who's like I'm giving it up forever, because I don't know. We'll see. So I just like had weed or like edibles around still, and it was fine for a while, but then it was like there looking at me. And I had to use one of those moments of detestability, of anger, of going like, throw that shit out, bud. Fucking throw it out right now. Don't have it looking at you.
Because you have those excuses. Right. Oh, but I spent money on it.
Because it's literally in a drawer by my bed. So it's like, get that the fuck out of here, dude. It's staring at you. And, here's also a good thing to know, Aaron, and anyone trying to enact self-control on a behavior. Let me give you some armchair terrible neuroscience. But our frontal lobe, I guess, is the part of the brain that helps us enact willpower, choice on ourselves. And it gets tired. We have a limited amount of bandwidth, which is why the unlimited scroll on our phones is killing all of us, is we have a limited amount of bandwidth, of choice, of energy that we can enact on our instant gratification systems that our biology pushes, on choosing long-term over short-term. There's a limited amount of power, of strength we can put on that, like anything in life. You have a limit of power, okay? The end of the night, after you've had a full day and you've been dealing with the kids and your job and you've held your life together and not broken down or had a breakdown or two, when you've done that all day, at the end of the night, your willpower is limited. It's going to be harder to choose what you want to choose. So just know that. Know you're weakest at the end of the night. So go the fuck to bed or just be extra mindful, because that's when it'll get you. Fucking, you're staying up a little late and then your mind tips to that place where it's just like, I want gratification now.
Yeah, I want to reward myself.
Because I'm done. I've been a good boy today. So yeah, just be aware. Anyway.
Smart, Dev. Good stuff.
Yeah, anyway, love you guys. Love you, Dan and Linz.
Love you guys.
The journey continues. Big shout out to our sponsor, BetterHelp. Thanks for continuing to sponsor the pod. I hear we might have a little Olipop sponsorship coming up, which is
are we the cool kids?
Because I genuinely love Olipop.
It's pretty good.
If it's not a Diet Coke for me, it's an Olipop. So yeah, cool. If anyone has any more sponsors, hit us up. We're here.
Send them our way. Yeah, we at this point. Please. Yeah, anybody got some sponsors? Send them over here. Okay.
Send them right over here.
Love you guys. See you.
Love you.
Soon.
Have a great week, everybody.
See you next week. Okay. Bye bye.
Hey, my tip is if you want to quit it, quit it. Stop thinking it. Just do it. Take action. That's my tip.
Jeez, Dan.
Dan's scary today.
That was pointed, and I love it.
Dan feels like dad today.
I know. Look at his, everything's so pointed. I'm into it.
Father?
It could be, man. You never know. But
my tip is
coaching.
Always
matters.
double check that you flushed.
Oh yeah, double check that.
And my tip is eat your beets. See you next week, guys.
Eat those beets.
And don't eat your peace.